Today I'm going to be showing you guys one of the craziest AI hacks that you can do and start earning money. Today, as you can see, this website here, it's called coloryourstreets.co.uk. It's getting about 1,300 traffic per month, and it's a relatively new website as well. And if we take a look here, all this website does is it sells coloring books for $14.99, so give or take about $20. They've got different areas, so they've got like Barcelona, different areas in the UK, so like Barnet, Barnsley, Beckenham, Bedford, etc. And if we take a close look at their setup, as you can see, very standard e-commerce store. It should take you maybe half an hour to set up on Shopify, and as you can see, very similar setup. So they've got a colouring book that they will ship out to you for $14.99, and I'm going to assume that's also including, or that's not even including shipping as well. So with shipping, it's going to be a little bit more expensive as well. So I'm going to show you guys how you can replicate that for your store and start earning money today. So this is the prompt that I have used. I've actually used 3 different style of prompts, and I'll go through every single one, and I'll also show you a completely different way of generating slightly better images as well. So as you can see here, create image. Can you create a colouring book for the Eiffel Tower? I want this to be complex for adults, and it came back with this, which I just thought was a little bit too complex. So I actually went back and I said, can you make it a little less complex? And this is basically what it came back with. So as you can see, the lines are pretty hard, or it's a little bit more difficult for like just children and stuff like that. So always bear that in mind. Like, you might want to specify what type of age group you want the colouring book for. Otherwise, it might be a little bit too easy. It might not actually be for your target demographic. Then I said, can you create a colouring book for the Eiffel Tower? I want this to be slightly easy for teens. And it came back with something fairly basic. It's nothing like crazy. And then I said, can you create an image? Can you create an image or a colouring book for the Eiffel Tower? I want this to be easy for kids. So there's like 3 different difficulties there. Like, one's like super advanced, where it's like really detailed and stuff. One's in between, and one is super easy to follow. Now I'm also going to show you guys a completely different way of creating a colouring book as well. So what I have done here is I've got 2 images, and we're going to run this through and see what the outcome is. This is an image of Edinburgh Castle. So if any of you guys have ever visited Scotland, you'll know that this is in the capital. And this is a picture of a car. And we're basically going to run both of these images through ChatGPT and turn these into colouring books as well. Also, one thing worth mentioning is if you intend on selling any of these as actual colouring books on your e-commerce store, what you want to do is, once you have searched your actual image, click over to tools, and then where it says usage rights, make certain that commercial and other licenses have been ticked. Otherwise, you might just get in a little bit of trouble if you are just using images that you don't actually own. So just bear that in mind. It's probably a good thing to actually take precaution of, especially if you're going to be selling any of these colouring books as well. So as we can see here, this is the picture of Edinburgh Castle. This came out fairly detailed with all of the walls and rocks and stuff, so that's pretty decent to see. Let's just take a look at this image. As you can see, we've got the castle, we've got all the walls. Everything is actually included. It's also even added in some clouds as well. With this, as you can see, it's slightly cut off here. So what we can do is prompt it to say like, hey, you've cut off the front of the car, fix that. But overall, it's actually relatively decent. It's even included the VW logo as well. But very quickly, we will prompt it to actually fix the start of the car. So everything should actually be in frame. Also, one little tip, whenever you're like re-prompting an image, I always recommend actually clicking into this image and giving it the prompt there. Otherwise, it's just going to regenerate the image and it's just going to take a lot longer. So if you've already got like an image that's like 90% of the way there, or like you're almost happy with it, actually click into the image itself and then re-prompt it in here, because then otherwise it's just going to take a whole lot longer if you don't do that. So this is the prompt that I'm using. You have cut off the front of the car. Can you make certain that the entire car is in frame? We're just going to hit go, and this is going to basically do its thing. And as we can see here, it has actually created the image fully. All of it is in frame, and it is actually the image that we initially started with as well. So as you can see, the background and stuff's all the same. However, the front of the car isn't actually cut off in this, so this is just ready to be able to print now as well. Now, as mentioned at the start of this video, what I would be doing is niching down and creating a similar style website to what these guys have. So maybe do a colouring book website that only sells colouring books for cars, for example, or like what these guys have done. These guys only do locations. And they also do upsells for pens and stuff. Now, the good thing about selling colouring books is you don't actually need to hold any stock. So the good thing is you can actually use a print-on-demand site to actually print all of your colouring books and send it out to all of your customers. So you don't actually need to hold any physical stock. All you need is a e-commerce store to actually take the orders in. Now, that is basically from start to finish how to replicate this website. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, and like what I have said in previous videos, if you want to learn more on AI, how to actually rank your websites, and also Facebook ad strategies, head over to the Hustlers Playbook. The link will be in the description. Sign up. It is only $7 a month right now. We will be upping the price. It comes with a load of lessons like this, prompts, SOPs, everything that you need to scale your business. We also have got a weekly call every single Friday where I will be deep diving into new AI tools, AI trends. If you've got any questions, I will be asking them live on that live stream, so you will have access to me. Or if you are in the UK, I am actually hosting a in-person SEO conference called the Masterminders. It's happening in Manchester on the 27th of June. So if you want to see the likes of Craig Campbell, Lara Costa, James Dooley, Carrie Rose, and many more speaking about lead generation, how to actually get more clients for your agency, if that's one thing that you're interested in, then head over to themasterminders.com, get tickets while you can, and I will see you there. Thank you for watching.